Hey everybody, what's going on? January 2019, it's time for a tank update. Let's check it out. First thing I want to start talking about is the sump and the changes I've made to it. I took my auto top off reservoir and put it outside the stand. With it inside the stand, it was a pain to refill. I just didn't like doing it. I didn't do it until it was empty and I was getting alarms saying that it needed to be refilled, or the auto top off. The ice cap was making noise and my wife told me to turn it off. But I put it outside. It's a clean looking reservoir. It's much easier to refill, and I'm doing it as I should instead of when I have to. That gave me more room inside the stand, so I took the Voss water bottles out and put these 1 gallon containers, so I won't have to refill those as often. I also drilled the top there for, I'm going to put another bulkhead with a float switch and run it to that breakout box right here that I don't have anything hooked to, so that I know when it needs refilling. But that 1 gallon should give me much more time and less often refills on it. Throw another one here. Since I put the black box over the refugium section, I built a little frag rack here, just something thrown together. Threw a couple of frags in there just to get those bird's nest silpower off the sand bed. Just cut a couple of others just to throw in there, just to have some variety. See how they do in that. But you know, I've always said I wanted to clear off my sand bed, and you know, I threw a few down here, and I gave away a few. And honestly, giving away corals is almost as satisfying as buying new corals. I'm not really sure what it is, but giving to somebody else really is a good feeling for me. So I'm really happy that I done that, and I should do it more. I also traded for some new corals. That's pretty enjoyable. I think that's better than spending money. Had to drive a long way to meet the guy, but traded some stuff. Got this green anacorpora. Got some zoas, some rastas, and some afterburners. I met the guy at a local fish store in Jacksonville. You know, it's about an hour and a half for me. And I figured, you know, as you meet at an LFS, I think you should spend some money at the store. What do you guys think about this? Is there some kind of, you know, unwritten rule that you should spend money there? I did. And as you can see, I got some anthias. I think these are the last fish I'm going to add in here. Just I don't know what it is, but they're beautiful fish. The coloration, the pink and yellow, purplish color. I got 3 of them. I think that's, you know, how you're supposed to do it, in groups of them. Beautiful fish, very healthy. Very happy with that. The next thing I did was I got an Orphek OR120 bar. I wanted an LED strip, and didn't want to spend the money on a Reef Bright. I think they work great, but they're just, the price is just too much for me to justify spending it. I really wanted to wait on the Orphek 150 60-inch bar to come out, but I'd been waiting for about 2 months and they were still in development on it. So I got the 48-inch. I got a custom LED layout. It's a mix of 460 nanometer blue and 410 and 430 UV. I think it's a great mix. It puts off some serious pop on the coral, and just gives it just a slight more blue tint. And so far I'm very happy with it. The only complaint is it kind of hangs down a little bit. The Reef Bright does sit better on the ATI fixture, But really, you know, you're not really looking at the light, you're looking at the tank. So very happy with that. I did make one pretty big change with the corals. I took this huge colony of bird's nest and took it and put it on up high and in the back there. Give the fish a little more room to swim, make the tank look a little more open. Just kind of placed it back there in the corner. And I had this frog spawn that really didn't have a place. It was just kind of sitting on the sand in the back, kind of getting shaded out back there. Tried to move some things around to put it back further. Try to give some more contrast, make the tank have more depth than what it really does. 18 inches is pretty narrow when you really get to dealing with it. But other than that, everything is going along pretty good. The corals are doing well. That's the drop of the light down to the two bulbs, a blue plus and a coral plus, and the OR bar. I really like the look of this. Gives it really good depth, and you know, I don't know how to explain it really. The corals just, it's like there's a better separation, you know, everything doesn't blend together. So everything's going along good, and thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you on the next video.